statement to statement n. These many number of things we already completed. And I gave the explanation for all of them. Local variable, where you can access it. Statements are called function processing logic. And every function name is called an object of class type called function. These are all the things I already completed. So I'm going to enter into the programming now. Okay, write down, open the notes, all of you. Open your notes, start. Write a Python program, write a Python program, write a Python program, which will, small example, I will take it first. Small example to bigger examples, which we can come across in real-time standards. Write a Python program which will calculate, which will calculate, which will calculate addition of two numbers, addition of two numbers by using addition of two numbers by using functions, addition of two numbers by using functions, addition of two numbers by using functions. Look at students, program for adding of two numbers, adding two numbers by using which concept? By using functions concept. Program for adding two numbers by using functions. This is my problem, student. This is my problem. Students, to solve any problem, you remember one thing, in any language, flow control statements are important. Conditionals, loopings. As much as you practice it, you will become an expert. You take any prestigious institutions, they will mainly focus on problem solving approaches only. Okay. So Monday onwards, Monday, 6 p.m. onwards, I'm conducting some workshops. Workshops in the sense I'm going to take some problem solving approaches of various topics other than my classroom, like a data structures concept, like searching techniques. I can teach complete data structures by using Python. I can teach complete DSA by using what C, Java, etc. So I want to take it because 6 o'clock my batch was completed very recently, because I have some 10 days or 1 week gap is there. In that 1 week gap, I want to give some extra activity, extra coding activities by using Python. Whatever I'm explaining, that is additional to your class. It's not only for one student, it is for all. Even any friends are there, tell them it's free for all of them to attend online. It is only not continuously. I'm not going to teach complete data structures. If I want to teach complete data structures from DSA plus algorithms part, with my experiences and all, it will take almost 5 to 6 months. Okay, from where? From searching, sorting techniques to NQueen's problems, NP hot, NP complete, Cook's theorem, traveling salesman problem, 0 by 1 knapsack problem, greedy method, dynamic programming. Have you heard about it? CSE students, MCA students, these are all called what? Algorithmic DSA, design and analysis of algorithm question. If you go to Microsoft or any IBM or any kind of product-based companies, this is compulsory. Why IIT student or NIT students and getting 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs? They also learn while loop, you also learn while loop, nothing difference. What you are training mode in our class is just like that part only we are adopting in the class, especially my classes. And additionally, I want to teach you something which is beyond our classroom concepts. Through Python only, I will tell you. So prerequisite to attend that class is Python. The two loops and the data types must be known so that you can follow. Okay. If any friends are there, we'll go forward. Asif, Susima, I can start a DSA, but it takes a lot of time. Only our Python students only required. Why? Because if I take other Python students, they can't understand the Python depth. So Anyhow, if in future, if it is possible, we'll talk about it. We'll definitely, because that is my original research subject. There we'll take care. And 6 p.m. because I have some 1 week gap is there. In that 1 week gap, instead of just doing something, I want to conduct some workshops. If any friends are there, I'll share the link in Google Classroom. You tell to friends also, because I want to create complete awareness about what is real Python and how people are learning Python. Of course, most of them are present in our classes only. But I just want to bring out to the people, anybody don't know here and there, they also need to know about it. That is my intention of it. Right? Seema, it is an online only. I'll give you the link for you. Don't worry about it. It's an online. Try to attend online. Be in your home or hostel. Attend that class. Okay. So I'll go to program for adding two numbers by using functions. So how this is going to be, this function can be defined with four approaches. Four approaches. So how you can become an intelligent by buttifying, by getting 10 by 10 or out of 1000, 990 marks in intermediate. That is not a talent. What is the talent? Out of 1700 is enough. But what is required? More problem solving skills required. If one problem is given in real time, you require multiple problem solving techniques. So one problem can be solved in how many ways? That is the point here. So one problem is one only. Problem can be solved with what? Multiple solutions. But solution generation is called intelligence. How you get intelligence? By just reading the notes, and especially my notes completely. So to define this kind of function, to solve the above problem, to solve above problem, to solve the above problem by using functions, by using functions, we have four approaches. We have four approaches. So those four approaches I want to take up. That is what is our heading called number of approaches for number of approaches for development of functions. Number of approaches to define functions in Python. Number of approaches to define functions. This part I am going to discuss. So here there are four approaches are there to discuss. Those four approaches you need to listen it. So these four approaches, what is meant by first approach, what do you mean by second approach, I'm going to start with. So let us start the PyCharm now. Let us start the PyCharm. So here I'm going to take up, close this project. Go to this, this is completed students. So I'm going to take up a new project, 7 a.m. functions, 7 a.m. functions, 7 a.m. functions, examples I'm going to take up. Coming to this place, here I'm going to write it. In this place, I'm going to take up. Here I'm going to, first thing I want to go for it. So I'm going to take up approach one, approach one, approach one.py, approach one.py. This is what I'm going to start with. Tell me what to do. What is our task? First, initiation is important. That initiation thinking is important. Defining addition of two numbers. First, what is the meaning of addition of two numbers? First, you think about it. C is equal to A plus B. What is meant by that A plus B? Accept which value? A value. Accept which value? B value. Add them and keep it in where? C. What are A and B are called? Inputs. Inputs. I will send it to whom? Function. Yesterday. F of x comma y is equal to x plus y. F of 2, 3. F of 10 comma 20. F of 30 comma 40. What they are all called? Function calls, function definitions. Now, what is A plus B? Inputs. Who will send inputs? You people will send to me. I will add it and I'll give the result. Another person will send the input to me. I will add it and I'll give it. So who am I? Function. Come on, how do you define a function? Start. First speak out. ADDOP or some OP. Anything you take it. Some OP. What I will take it from you? Two inputs. Two inputs means what I will write it? Two formal parameters. Two formal parameters. Concept is important, student. Formal parameters purpose is what? Here I wrote it. Here I wrote it. List of formal parameters represents list of variable names used in function heading, and they are used for storing or holding the inputs coming from where? Function calls. So let us go back to that place. Here I am going to take it A comma B. You take your own variable name K comma V. I'm taking my own first two letters. You take it. You take it N comma I. You take it whatever you like it. K comma V. I'm taking K comma V. What is that now? Colon. Pass I said. What is the pass? Pass is a keyword which instructs the Python compiler and PVM not to consider the indentation block. Pass is a keyword which instructs the PVM and Python compiler don't execute indentation block. This is important. Okay. Pass keyword you can use wherever indentation symbol is coming. You need to write indentation block. For certain reasons, if you don't want to write indentation block, I will write simply what? Pass. In order to not to get syntax error. See that indentation error is coming or not? Indentation error is coming. Suppose if I write it just a pass, no such indentation error is coming. No such indentation error is coming. Are you able to follow, students? Well, now I'm going to take up students. Now I'm going to take up students. K comma V. I just wrote it. What is K comma V? Is my inputs. Somebody will pass it. But K and V will come to where? K and V contains what? My inputs are not. Now I need to add. If you want to write any document string, you can write it. This function, this function is used for adding of two values. Adding of two values. This is optional to write it. It's not necessary to write it. At this stage, you don't worry, students. Tell me now. Add. Add them. 1. K plus V. K plus V. To store K plus V, I need one special variable or not? What is that variable I am using? R. R. Here R is called what, students? R is called local variable. Already concept covered. Concept wise, we must be excellent. Concept is not so bigger. Concept is very short. On that concept, we'll build a lot of examples. Here R is called what? Local variable. And what about the KV called? Here KV called what? K comma V are called good. Formal parameters. Formal parameters. Very nice. Now I will go for this is about my function definition over. Let it be keep it aside. Now I'm going to write it. Execute my program, student. Execute. There is no output is coming because function definition voluntarily will not executed by the PVM. Understood that? Then I need to go for doing what? Function calling process. I have to do it. Where to call the function, that is an important. This is called a line number 2 started with a function definition. Line number 3 started with the function definition. Line number 2, line number 5. Line number 2 is what? Before function definition. Line number 5 is what? After the function definition. You tell me function called to be before or after. Yesterday, f of x comma y is equal to x plus y. F of 2 comma 3, f of 10 comma 20, f of 10 comma 25 something. So first we defined function. First we defined function call. Function definition we said. So here also, suppose if you go to here I am writing print of what I am just to see ma I am because you are coming first time. I want to give you expertism in this area. I am before function definition. I am before function definition. I am before function definition. Now I am writing here one more line I will write it. Line number 5 I will write it. I am after I am after I am after I am after function definition. I am after function definition. Try to run. What is the flow will come, students? First, it will come to where, remember one thing, what are all the lines you have written exactly extreme left side of our window that will execute. That is the blind rule I am saying, layman kind of remembrance. But actually speaking, where it is coming, line number 2, line number 3, it will come. It will come to know that it is a function name. It is come to know that it is a function name. After that, it will come to where, line number 5. Line number 5. Are you able to follow now? So coming to the point back, now you try to run. What is an output is coming? What is an output is coming? I am before, I am from before function definition. I am after function definition. That only will come. If you want, you can write one statement. I am inside of, I am inside of, I am inside of some OP function definition. I am inside of function OP definition. This fourth line will not execute because fourth line and fifth line is a body of what? Function definition. Function definition will be called, function definition will be called when you go for function calling. Let us run this code, see the output of it. Here I am getting, I am before function definition. I am after what? Function definition. That means it come to line number 2. It comes to line number 6 only. Are you following? So what is not getting executed here? What is not getting executed here? Function body is not executing. Body is not function body, function definition will execute when we call the function. So where to call, that is the question mark now. Where to call, that is the question mark now. The function definition to be called after function definition only. Suppose you are writing function call at the line number 3. How do you call it? Sum OP, because these class is very, very important. 10 comma 20 I said. What is this is known as actually function call. See, beginning only it is showing error. Why? PVM is a interpretation job is doing. Compilation job is done by interpretation like only. Line number 2 it is coming. Line number 3 it is coming. Line number 3 time it don't know about the line number 4. Line number 3 means today, Friday. Tomorrow is called what? Come on. Tomorrow is called Saturday. Tomorrow what will happen we don't know. Right or not? So Python compiler will bother about the line number 3 only. Line number 3 don't know about what? Line number 4, because it is doing line by line operation. So it is going to give you which error? Name error. Name error. Because it when it is line number 2, it will worry about line number 2, line number 1 only. It don't know about the future statement. That's why you are going to get which error? Line number error is going to come. What is that error? Name error. That is called sum OP is not defined. Then this indicates that, this points indicates that function definition should not be, function call should not be before, right. So function call should be always after the, good. Now where should I define, where should I call my statement? From now onwards, this statement I am going to remove. And before also, line number 2 starts with what? Definition. Line number 2 to 4, what is that? Function definition area. Line number 5 is from which line onwards execution starts now? Which line onwards line execution starts? No doubt in that. Line number 2, it comes to know, but straightforward it is coming to which line? Fifth line. So the fifth line statement is going to be known as the area where I'm starting my program execution. It is going to be known as what? Main program we can call. In C language, you take it. Main function, X function, Y function, Z function. Execution starts from where? Main function. Here also. The program execution starts from where? Line number 5. Line number 5 area, I'm just calling it as what, main program I will call. Main program I will call. Are you able to follow? Main program we will call. And from here onwards, program execution starts. I'm writing once again here. I am from, I am from, I am from, I am after, I will write. I am after function definition. Function definition. Now see students, line number 7 it is going to execute. Line number 7 it is executed. Now I am printing print of type of what you know, sum OP is equal to type of what, sum OP. What is the sum OP now? It is a function name. First it will come to where? Line number 2. It come to know that there is one function definition is available. Straightforward it will come to where? Line number 7. It is printing this statement. And the type of sum OP is called what? Class function. It is going to be printed as class function. Are you following me? So here sum OP is called what? Come on. Here sum OP is object of what? Is an object of online students. Is an object of class function. Now I want to call. Now I want to call the function definition. How do you call it? Sum OP of what you are passing, 10, 20 you are passing. See how beautiful it is. 10, 20 are called what? Inputs. Straightforward passing to whom? 10 passing to K. 20 is passing to whom? And ID is showing very clearly that 10 is ready to send to whom? K. 20 is ready to send to whom? V. Whatever you are using, it is ready to send for that. Okay. This is known as what? Function call. Function call. The moment when function call is coming, be careful, ma. Line number 2, line number 7, line number 8, line number 9. Once line number 9 is taking place, it will go to the line number 2 and it will execute 3 and then 4. This flow is important to understand your problem. Once you are going to get it, now I am going to get it. Line number 10 now, program execution started or not? Definition, program execution started. Here execution started. If you want, I can write this line also. Program execution started. Execution started. And I am writing here program execution ended. Program execution ended. See students, program execution ended. Program execution started, function call is there, and you see that now what is happening. See students how this is now. Program execution started, type of sum OP class function. I am inside of sum OP function definition, program execution ended. That means it went to where? Inside the function definition. Now what should I do? This execution ended and all those things you keep it aside student. Now I want to print the result. It went there or not? It will be done what? K plus V. K contains 10, V contains 20. Now I want added. Now I want to print the result. Come on, how do you print the result? Quick. I want to be quick. I want the quick answer now. Program execution started. Program execution ended. In middle of it, what is happening? You are calling your functions. Now what should I do? Function call. I need to print the result or not? How do you print the result? Print of sum is equal to what? Come on. Or that is called an error. That is called an error. Sir, why? Yesterday's class I said local variable R is local variable can be accessed inside the corresponding function definition only. You cannot access in other part of the program. See students, the values of formal parameters and local variables can be accessed only inside the corresponding function definition, but not possible to access in other part of the program and in other function definitions because the scope is available to only that function definition only, but not in other place. So line number 11 is an error. Look at students, line number 11 is an error. What error? Name error. Name are not defined. Are you getting me? One more time, you write it. One more time, you write it. One more kind of thing. K comma V. K comma V comma R I am writing. Or just you write K. What is the K actually? Formal parameter. We cannot access outside the program. Error. Error that is. It is called error. Not possible to. Next is called V. I am writing V. Also not possible to access. Are you following me? So now students, if I write it or, you are getting an error here, not possible. Then how can I get this R value? How can I get this local variable R value to what function call after its execution? Come on, once again, what are you doing? Function call. My PVM will go to where? This definition, executed, process date. Now I need to give this R value back to the function call itself. For that, you are using return keyword. Return what? Or. Return or. What is the use of return? Return is a keyword which is used to return function processing logic result. I am returning or to whom? Whoever is calling, that person is going to receive the result. Shall I give you the conclusion now? Come on, what is this line? Quickly. Function call. When the function call is there, going to where? Function definition. You are doing the logic creation and you are returning, you are doing the calculation and you want to give the result back. To, to give the result back to this, why I am using return first of all? Because I am unable to access the local variable in where? In my main program. I am unable to access in my main program. What should I do then? I have to return that by using which keyword? So people will ask tomorrow, what is the return? Return is a keyword. It is used to return the local variable values or function processing result of function body to whom? Function call. Simple. When I'm asking a question, are you returning the result or not? The answer which you are giving is called what? Return. Return of or. The moment when you say return of or, left side of function call, I will write one thing called what? Result. I will write it. RES. Some variable you write it, students. So here I am writing result. I am writing. Are you able to follow now? That result I will write it. What is this result? Result is an alternative variable for whom? Or. Come on. Now, online students, coming to the point of it. Start here. What is this is called? Come to this entire line. Be careful about this entire line. Be careful about this entire line. Start here. All of you must be so careful enough. Start here. Sum OP K comma V. What this line is known as? Function call. Function call. This will go to where? Up to this part I am taking. It will go to this place. Function call. Just a minute. It is a function. This is called, entire thing is called a function call. In that first part, this will be considered. Because one class, if you understand perfectly, rest of classes are dead easy. It will go to where? Function definition. K is receiving this 10, V is receiving this 20, adding them, and then what? Result is available here. R is kept in where? Result. That result I am going to print it here. Are you able to follow now? Coming to this place, it is going to give you the result as what? So program execution started. Definition of this is sum function. I am inside the function definition. Sum is equal to what? 50. Did you understand the meaning of return statement, student? One more. One more I want to go for. One more I want to go for. What is the next one? Another type of scenario I want to call it. Once again, I am going to call it. Come on, again what? Result is equal to sum OP of minus 10 comma minus 200. What is this is again called? Just, it is just like a mathematics only. Just like a mathematics. Come on, what I will do? Sum of, what is this now? Comma what? Result. You can use result. Got it. Second time I called the function. Function call number 1. Function call number 2. Function call number 2. Clear? Come on, run this code. Again, second time also what is happening? Second time also it is going to happen. Sum OP minus 10 minus 20. It is going to send to KV, adding both of them, returning the result to whom? Result only. Try to execute and see the result. What is this? Minus 210. How many times I defined my function? One time. But how many times I'm calling? Again you call it. Again you try to call one more thing, students. Now I will go for what? something like a 200 comma, something like minus 300, 400 I'm writing, minus 400 I'm writing. Here I'm writing something like that. Now I'm going to print it, result here. Now this is the function call number 3. I can use simply called what? Or also I can use it. You may get a simple doubt. Sir, local variable or when I use the same local variable outside, this local variable is different, ma. This local variable is different. This variable is different. In one house there is a or, in another house there is another name called what? Or only. There is no such problems, right or not? I can use whichever variable you will use it, we can use like this. Can I execute my logic now? Function call number 3. What is an output I got it? Sum is equal to what? Minus 200. And you have seen the result also here. And this indicates what? This indicates how many times the result is getting executed. So students, you just try to move this one right of that top of this output. And I hope students, you are understanding. Execution started. Multiple times I am calling the function. Program execution ended. So I think it is going to be easy for you. Is it understandable, students? Right. Like that, I'm telling 4 approaches. This is just only beginning I started with. How many approaches are there totally? 4 approaches. Is it clear? So function definition first, function call first, function definition should be first, but not function call. If I write function call first, you got an error or not? Yes. And 1 or 2 students asked a question. Sir, is it supposed to write, is it supposed to write mandatory? That is, you have seen mandatory or not? So don't get such type of doubts. So Ranjan is asking, Ranjan Patra is asking one doubt. One doubt, sir. If we pass positive values, k comma v is reflecting, but when you are passing negative values, my dear student, you don't get such type of doubts, mom. Minus 10, minus 200. And first of all, when you go to this place, you see, when you come to this edit plus, so that is the native system of PyCharm. You come to this place, what is happening? My dear student, Ranjan Patra, or some student name. So that is, he is asking about here, K is coming, V is coming. And here what is nothing but K is not coming, V is not coming. Here K is coming, V is not coming. That type of doubts you don't get it. Because if you get the doubt, I will get a doubt. Sun is actually very hot now. Sun is very hot. But why daily sun is not hot? Sunday today cloudy in Hyderabad. Why sun is not too much hot today? This type of doubts, if we get it, I'll get completely doubt about that student. Okay. So Ranjan Patra, I hope you are understanding that. So don't that concept you need to understand. Suppose, for example, you go. This is my which program it is. Edit plus I put it. Edit plus. You know how to run this code? Already I said to you, this code you take it. Where I will take it, go to where it is, all apps, go to ideally. Ideally, you know, na? Ideally, ideally, you know. So how do you do this ideally? File new and you will paste it. Here no K, no V, nothing is there. Try to save it now. Try to save it. Control S. Now I'm going to keep it in our place. E colon 7 a.m. Under that functions. Under that you save it. What is this now? Approach. Approach 1.p1. You try to run this code, students. How do you run this code? Come on. Run module. Am I getting output or not? You can run the same code from where command prompt also. You can run the same thing from command prompt also. You just close it and you can do as I was written in some edit plus notepad also I typed it. How I typed it? Just a minute. You just close this. Just close this. Now I'm going to say file, new and others and say Python. Python. There I'm going to paste my code. Save it. What is my code here? Approach one. Approach one. Dot what? Py. Try to save it. Try to save it. In which place I'm saving? 7 a.m. In this place you try to save it. Approach one. This is approach one. Of course, it is already file is there to take it as approach two. For example, approach 2. You try to save it. It is saved. How do you run this code? Go to the command prompt. Go to the command prompt. Say here run as administrator. Here I'm having already I shown you how to run from keyboard. From command prompt cd caviar python 7am and I'm taking functions here. Try to run it. py I'm writing approach one or 2 now. 2.py. I'm getting my answer, right or not? So is K and V is visible now? Is K and V is visible now? No. So it's not like that. So it's not like that. Okay, Ranjan Patra. Okay, good. So okay, man. Right. So let us move to the further. I think you got it. All the students in the online. All the students in the online. Is it clear? Is it clear for everybody? Respond it so that I can move further to this example. So this is the most important, students, and this example is most important. Let us go to the see this example in IDE. I was run this and you got the output of it. Observe, students, this you got it. Nice. Now I want to go for something more seriously about this now. So here there is one more thing called what students. This is going to give you fixed result is coming or not. Fixed result. I am passing fixed input. I want to pass what input? Dynamic input. I will pass it. Shall I go for dynamic input? Let's go to the another example. This I am going to put it into the approach example ex1.py. This I am going to send you in the program part. So there I am writing here program for adding of adding of two numbers by using functions. Now you only tell me, start ma, start all of you. Everybody need to start. The simply sitting idle, nothing will come. If you speak, you'll get subject. Come on. Sambo P, A comma B, X comma Y, whatever it is. Three inputs means A comma B comma C. Four inputs means A comma B comma C comma D. What is that next term? C is equal to A plus B. I forget what are A, B here? Formal variable. What do you see here? Where can I access formals and locals? Inside the body only. So here A, B, C are called, that A, B is called what local variable. A comma B is called a local variable. And C is called which variable? Come on. Here C is called which variable? Right. C is called which variable? Local variable. That's perfect. That's perfect. Now I'm going to enter into the further. Only like that it won't execute, students. No output is coming. My dear students, there is one more olden style is available. Olden style. People used to write like that. If they used to write it, they used to write it underscore underscore name underscore name is equal to something they used to write it underscore main. They used to write like this. They used to write like this. And this was the olden days style. Right now, don't worry. Underscore means something they used to write it. This you don't worry. This was some of the old internet websites and all those things will contain. But old style code you don't learn it. Because Python also, some of the websites still containing 2.x facilities. That you don't worry about it. Are you following me? So after the function definition, line number 6, we always consider it as what? Main program. Suppose when you go to the bike, what your hand will go to? Keys and then start button or not? Right or not? When you go for reading, you will do what? You will start with a book open. That is nothing but what? Main entry that will start. Now I am going to start with A, B are called my formal parameters. Here in the main program, I accept two values from the keyboard. How do I accept it? X is equal to float of input of first value. Enter which value? First value. Y is equal to float of what is the next term? Input of enter second value. Enter second value. This is the one I am taking. Understand? What are these A, B, C are called? formal parameters and local variables. What is the xy which I am using in which place? Main program. They are called generally global variables we can call. I will explain global keyword, very global things perfectly for you. Because in my index already is there. Local, global, global keyword, globals concept. In real time, that is very, very important. And no student knows about global things properly. After I explain, you'll become expert. Even in C language, you completed. Global variable, what you learned, is completely blender, right? So completely blender. Storage classes are there in C language. Extern, auto, static, register. Have you heard about it? Extern, auto, static, register. That extern is called what? Global variable, real-time usage. So that I will explain to you students right now. Don't worry about it. So because I don't want to talk about your loopholes because you are part of my class. I don't want to just I'm telling about how vast the subject, how you need to learn it. Okay. This X and Y are called what? Global variables. These names you need not to be similar to what? AB. If you want, you can take AB also, no problem. I'll change it and I'll show you. The call your function, ma. Call your function. What are you calling? X comma Y. What is X and Y are called global variables. Don't worry about it, which are passing as an input to the function call. XY are called actual parameters we can call, or actual arguments we can call. That terminology I will tell you right now. Don't worry. This is called what? Function call. Function call. So Ranjan Patra, my dear student. So XY only. Here A will not come, B will not come here. Just XY. XY is called what? My dynamic input getting from the keyboard. The moment when function call it is going here, it is adding here. Is it giving the result back or not? You cannot access sum C. Can you access sum of print of A comma B comma C? Can you access? Come on, students. No, because A, B, C are what? Local to that definition only. You cannot. Now I want the result or not? Come on, how do you return the result? Come on, return C. So in our miscellaneous part, is it not changing the control of PVM from one part of the line of the program to another line or not? It is called a transfer flow control statements. So I'm going to write it what? Result. That result I want to print it. Print of sum of first value comma second value is equal to like this. Dot format of what? X comma Y comma RES. X comma Y comma RES. Clear or not clear? Let us run this code once. Did you understand the flow first of all? Line first it will come to which line? 3. 3 to where now? 8. 8 to where? 9. 9 to where? Function call. It will go to where? Function definition. AB contains which values? X value, Y value. Added and kept the result in C local. Return C getting stored in where? RES. Sum of and then RES is getting printed. After the definition is over, it will come to the place from where you called. Run this code. First, that flow is clear now. Rest of them are simple students. Am I getting the result or not? Let us run this now. 1.2 and then 2.3 result is like this. Clear or not? Yes. Now, students, you can take as well as you can take. One more time, if you want to do it, you can happily do it. Let's say another way, or I want to say, your doubt is what? Sir, can I use the same names, same variable names even in main program? No problem. A I am using, B I am using, B I am using, B I am using. Here also I can use it. As it is that variables I can take it. As it is that variables I can take it. That time I will use what, students? A comma B comma C I will use it. Are you following me? So this ABC, here also I can use ABC, no problem. There is no problem at all. Try to run once again. So got it. What is this now? 10, 20.4, got the answer. And say something like 12 and say minus 4.5. I got the answer something like this. Are you following me? So what is the answer we got it? What is an answer we got it? 12 plus 4.5. What is that answer? Very danger answer. A comma B. A comma B I need to pass. All of a sudden danger output came. So let us run this now. 10 in 2.4 and I got it. And 2.4, 2.5 and minus 34. So I got the answer called what? 2.5 like this. Minus 31.5. Are you following me? This is about the concept of what? How to go for the function call and etc. Are you following me? Tell me what are the highlights you are getting? What are the phases in functions? Three. Taking input, processing, giving result. Taking input from which place? Function call. We are passing XY and AB as an input. Here I will mention students three important points. Input. Second is called what? Process. Process. Next is called what? Result. Result or what? Output. Tell me, what did you understand? Input taken from where? Input is taking from where? One. Taking from function call. Function calls or function call. Processing will be done inside of where? In this approach, processing done in where? Done in where? Function definition. Function definition. This is the second one. Result is giving back to whom? Function call. Return C. The result of this is going to function call only now. Result given to whom? Given to whom? Function call. These points you have to remember. Super. Now it is little confusion, little doubt will be there. That will be getting very good clarity when I do the second approach. This is having little doubt will be there. When I go to the second approach, it will be more clear for you. Shall I? So online students, is it clear about this example? When I go to the second example, it will be more clear, super clear for you when I go to the second part. Okay, students, approach example 2, I will go. Approach example 2. Look at students, new function. Here I'm going to write 2.py, 2.py. I will carry this title, I will carry, title part I will carry, 2.py. I'm getting this answer now. This answer I'm going to write it. Try to understand. So, coming to the point of it, Nagalakshmi, Seema, I said already, don't excite in the class. How many approaches I said? 4 approaches are there. How many approaches I completed? Come on. Rest of 3 are there or not? That I will explain, ma. Nagalakshmi, carefully try to follow. Okay, ma Nagalakshmi? Right. So, 8 o'clock, 12 minutes you are 12 minutes, 12 a.m. you are expecting? Because I am going to explain that concept at 8:30. So, if you are following me, you will understand very perfectly. So now let us coming to the approach number 2. What is my approach number 2? Here first I will go to what? Main program. Just a main program. Main program I am going. So what is happening in main program? Just I am calling some OP of. What this is known as? Function call. What I am not passing? No input I am passing. Am I passing any input here? No, that is nothing but just a function call is done. Just a function call is done. Here students, just a function call is done. If you run this code, you will get error. Why error? Every function call require what? Function definition. But you don't have the function definition now. You try to check it out because all moments you need to be able to answer it. So you are getting an error here. Name error is coming. In the concept part I covered, every function call exists once. Every function call must contain a function definition. Otherwise, we get what? Name error, and we got the name error. Okay, avoid that. Come on, what is this now? Function call. Am I passing input? No, definitely you need input or not. Simple. When you are studying, your parents are sending input to you externally. Now they said, okay, 22 years over, we put in money for your studies. No money for you. We don't give any input. We don't give any input to you. You only prepare the input by yourself. What you will do? You will start searching for the job. DEF. Come on, what is my function name? Sambo P of. No input is coming from a function call. But definitely every function need input or not. What you will do? In the body, you are accepting the input. Come on, see how simple it is. Accept the input from where? Keyboard. Accept the input from keyboard. Accept the input from keyboard. Come on, start. How do I accept it? Same to same. A is equal to float of input of enter. First value. Enter first value. Next is called B is equal to float of input of enter second value. Enter second value. Okay. Next I'm going to do process. Process the input or not? Process the input. How do you write it? C is equal to A plus B. Now what I will do? I'll display the result there only. Display the result. How do you display? Print of sum of first value comma second value is equal to last value. Print of A comma B comma C. What are A, B, C are called here? What are A, B, C are called? Local variables, because everything is available inside the body only. Tell me where I am taking input now. Where I am taking input now? Inside the function body. Where I am processing now? Inside the function body. Where I am displaying the result now? Inside the function body. Earlier, what was my case? Where I am taking input from function call. Where I am processing it? Function body. Where I am giving the result back? To the function call only. This approach is called what? Everything I'm taking inside only, same result will be coming. Let's run. Here I'm going to get it. See that? 10 and 2.3. You got my result. What is the difference between first approach and second approach? Solution is same, but approaches are different. Either you can go to first approach or you can go to what? Second approach. And you may get a doubt, sir, which approach is the best? All approaches are same. Any one of the approach you can use it. Understand this? So once you have very good hairstyle, you can comb left side once, right side once, combing up or down, anything you can do. If no hairstyle is there, what you will do? No comb also required. Ring road, bypass road only, correct or not? So subject is like a hairstyle only, not physical hair I am talking. Subject is the hairstyle for you. Correct or not? Are you following what I am talking? So come to the point of it. You are understanding, I think so, this concept. Clear? Run this example again now. So say 12.34 and say next 4.5. You are getting the answer like this. Which one you are feeling more comfortable? Second one. Many students will say that only. Not only one thing. You have to say, suppose if you go to an interview, how many ways are there to define a function? You have to tell 4 ways are there. You take any student outside, they don't know. Because this all these things are designed with this approaches I designed with what? How Python software internally designed. Like copy of you take it, copy of. Copy of is not taking any value there. Correct or not? Sort you take it, sort. Sort of reverse is equal to true is saying. Correct or not? Extend of you take it, extend of one value you are passing there. There is nothing but like this only. A function, now come to the approach. A function is taking inputs from where? Function call. That is nothing but this approach is called a taking values from function call and a returning values from function definition to function call. This is an approach number one. Taking values from function call, returning the value to whom? Function call. What is this approach says? Approach number two. Second C, 13th line. Not taking values from where? Not taking values from where? Function call. Not returning the values to whom? Function call. This is another approach. Same answer is coming. Correct or not? Come on, something like this. All of you should. I'm preparing one intelligent point here. What is the first approach? Taking value. Hmm. Taking value, returning value. Taking value from where? Function call. Returning value to whom? Function call only. What is the second approach? Not taking values, not returning values, not returning values. This is known as what? Second approach. What is the third approach? Very easy. See, ma, this is something like what? 1, 1, 0, 0. Hmm. 1, 0, 0, 1 combination. Like this is called one kind of approach. If you are intelligent student, now answer me. What is this now? Taking values, not returning. Taking values and next is what? Not returning. What is the next? This is the another one. Not taking values, but what is happening? Returning values. So how many approaches are there totally to define my function? Four. What is the first one? Taking values, returning value. Taking values from where? Function call. Returning value to whom? Function call. Not taking values from where? Function call. But where are you taking? In the body. In the body. Where are you processing? In the body. Not returning the result to whom? Function call. But where are you displaying? In the body. In the body. Are you able to follow now? So this is going to be called this approach. Not taking values and you are understanding. Once you understand these two approaches, rest of the two approaches are very simple. Are you able to follow now, students? So I'm going to take up the discussion now. Very simple. Now I will move to the further. Clear? Now what are my approach points here? I'll carry this now. These three phases. These three phases are very, very important. Come to the students. Input. Taking from where? Taking inside of. Taking inside of. Where? Function definition. Taking inside of where? Function definition. Done inside of where? Come on. Done inside of where? Function definition. Done inside of where? Function definition. Next, next is called what? Result. Where? Displayed. Displayed in where? Inside of where? Function definition. Displayed inside of where? Function definition. I hope you are following me. So this is my result. What you have observed, I'm doing that. This is a second approach. First approach. And no more confusions. If you practice well, it is going to be. Understood? Online students? Now I'm going for third approach. What is the third approach? Taking values, but not returning. Like 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0 combinations. These things also done like this. Approach number 3, I am going to enter. Approach number 3, I am going to discuss. So take it as what? Approach number 3. Here I am going to talk about it. 3. This approach I'll try to carry. This code titling I will carry. This is called 3.py. Here I will go for it. Come on, main program I will carry here. Main program students, I'm going to take up here. So here I'm going to do it. So now I'm going to take up. What is my function call now? Come on, what is my function call? Sum OP of. Sum OP of. What should I do? Input need to pass or not? Right. Sum OP of. Sum OP of. Now I need to say what? Values need to pass it over there. How do I pass it the data? A comma B. What is A comma B? Are the two inputs which I'm getting from where? Keyboard. So that I'm going to take up here. Is the input taking from main program or not? Enter the first value, enter the second value. Sum of A comma B. And see that first difference. Here I'm passing sum of XY. But the left side I wrote it something or not? But here I am not writing left side. It is just taking only, not expecting the result. What I will do now? immediately. Come on, sum OP. What I'm doing? A comma B or X comma Y or K comma V, whatever you like it. R is equal to what? K plus V. I will print the result here itself. What is that now? Sum of first value comma second value is equal to like this format of K comma V comma R. K comma V comma R. I'm printing there only. My result is available in R. R is called a local variable. I am not returning. Earlier one I used to say what? Return. So that I am holding into left side. Here what I am doing now, I am processed, right? I am printing the result then and there. Are you able to follow? So this is called function call now. Try to run it now. Try to run students. Enter the value 100 and enter the value 200. Got the result like this. Very easy. Now I'm saying 1.2 and 3.4. I got my result like this. This is called which approach? Third approach. First approach is same. Second approach. See the first approach. Run this code. Say the answer 1020. Output is similar. And of course, 2 times I called it. I got the result 70. Next, second approach you run it. Second approach you run it. It is called 1020. I got 1020. I got the result. Are you able to follow now? Right. So next I will go to approach number 3. Approach number 3. I'll say here 1020. Approach number 3. 1030. Are you able to follow this now? This is the result of what? This is the result of what? Approach number 3. Approach number 4. What is the approach number 3? I said students. What is the approach number 3? First carry these points once. Carry these first points. These points you carry. Because once you know these points very clear and other things will become dead easy. Taking from where? Input is taking from where? Function call. Processing done in where? Function definition. And a result is printed in where? Function definition itself. Function definition itself. What you are doing, the observations you are keeping over there. Clear up? Done. No more confusions. If it's not working, you'll get many more things. Online students, I hope it is more clear. So today, Anjaneli is not there, I think so. So, Anjaneli is not there. Anjaneli, are you there? So Anjaneli is not asking any doubt today. Yes, yes, you are there. So why you are not asking doubts today? Generally, you will ask doubt now. Why today? No, not asking doubt. Anjanelu, following up, clear up, understanding the concept. Okay. Only concept understanding, coding not understanding. Coding not understanding. All things okay. That's what. So when regularly people are interacting, I used to call them. Okay, anyhow. So there are some students will be there who will not interact with me, just going on listening. That's not, you need to interact. Students are out today continuously talking to the sir. Even doubt is also not there, they will go and talk to sir. Some sort of students. Some sort of students will ask the doubt when they have the doubt. Some of them will not ask anything, even though they have the doubt, they will not. ఎందుకులే మనకు ఎందుకులే. Why we sir will go on explaining? They will go on listening, that's all. They won't ask any doubt. That is another type. Another type. So we have to ask the doubt. So what is that? So Anjaneyulu, if not understanding, definitely I will ask the doubts. Okay. Sorry, Priya. Understandings are coding, but need to practice to get clear picture. Yes, ma 100% now. You have to practice it. 100% you have to practice it. In the day one only, I said reading, punctuality in attending, practicing, responding. These are the 4 formulas of success route. Usha. So, sir, should I share the code for reverse function while loop and prime numbers within the range so that you can rectify the problem in my code? So reverse function, code for reverse function, while loop. prime numbers within range. What is the reverse function, while loop, prime numbers, all these things, ma, so that you can rectify the code. Okay, ma, in the doubt part, I will go for it. So now coming to 1 minute students, let me complete my 4 approaches. Mohammed, Arshad, yeah, we can do it, ma. We can do it. Let me go for the next one. I will go for it. We'll do lot of examples here. Okay, na? Lot of examples. We'll do it. This is called, why I'm taking the same problem is because one problem, if you see 4 approaches, you will get full picture. You will get it. If you want to go for multiplication, write what is there. Star, you write it. MUL, you write it. MUL, you write it. What is there? So Muhammad Arshad. So enter the value called 2.3. Enter the value called 4.5. Multiplication, you will get it. Understand? So simple. So see students, one problem, if I do it in multiple ways now, you'll get clarity. That is my intention. We'll do many more things. So done. This is only the beginning. One simple example I am doing with many more standards. Third one I am going to talk. Fourth approach I am going to discuss. What is the fourth approach? What is the fourth approach? Tell me. Not taking, returning. Not taking and returning. Now I'm going to take it. Approach number 4. Approach number 3, titling I will carry. This is important. So Nagalakshmi, you asked a doubt, ma. 8 o'clock, 12 minutes. Now I'm going to take up that. Coming to main program. Nagalakshmi, come friend. Done. Now I'm going to take up here function call. I will do it. Sum OP of what this is known as. What this is known as function call. What I'm not taking, no input. I will define DEF. What is this now? Sum OP of I will go to this place. I will go to this place because you already understood now. That's why I'm copying. Accepting values inside of where body I'm processing. I need to give result or not? Returning value. Now I need to return the value, not printing. Give result. Give result. How do you give the result? Return what? Return what? C. Return C. The moment when you return the result, what is happening, student? Function call RES is going to contain or not? Now I want to print. How my previous model is printing? See the model here, 3, 4. How it is printing? Sum of 3, 4 is equal to 7. Like 5, 6, it is printing this model. Approach number 2, you see, ma, same model, same format. So 5, 6, I'm printing sum of all the 3. Complete sum is printing. Approach number 3, you see, students, I say 5, 6, 4, 5. I get this type of model. Similarly here, sum of AB, returning the result, return C. I'm going to hold it here. Print of sum is equal to comma what? RES. Sum is equal to RES. RES I'm printing here. Try to run this now, students. I got it. See here, 4, 5. I got only 9. I did not get like a previous model. Are you getting me? How do you print like a previous model? Tell me. Tell me, students. Sum of. How do you do it, students? Sum of first value, comma, second value is equal to third value. Dot format of, come on, A comma B comma RES. No, it is wrong. Why? A, B are local variables. RES is only valid. A and B you cannot access. See the answer now. A, of course, some bracket closing. Just let me close the bracket. A is an error. 4, 5 got an error. What is that? Name A is not there. So obviously B is also error or not? Then how to do that? What is actually AB here? A local variable. What was C earlier? Local variable. I am returning the result and storing in RES or not? But today I am returning only the result, but I am not getting the AB values to main program to print in a complete format. For that, I will return AB value also I will return. How do you return? Return A comma B comma C. Return A comma B comma C. That means return keyword, return statement, return statement, return statement, returns, returns either one value or what? More number of values also it returns. No problem. Nagalakshmi. Are you following ma? So 8:34 you are getting the answer of your 8 o'clock 12 minutes. So when you return it, let me tell you the beautiful concept behind that. Here, when I am returning three things, definitely here I need to hold how many values? Three things I will hold it. This is known as what? Come on, k comma v comma r. If you want, you can take different variables. If you want, you can take same variables also. A function call with what? Multi-line assignment, student. Function call with what? Multi-line assignment. That time I will print what? K comma v comma r. Beautiful. Are you following me? A stored in where? K. B stored in where? V. C stored in where? R. Let us look at that. Say here 4, 5. Got my output or not? Yes. So Nagalakshmi, are you okay, mom? Is it clear? Right. Did you understand your doubt now? Right. Now coming to the point back, let us coming to another way. What is the another way, student? Now I'm going to call it sum OP of. You call it as what? This is also function call. This is also function call. In the function call part, I'm just writing only RES. What is that RES, student? All these three variables are going to store it in where itself. Single variable I can store it. What is the single variable nature, you know? That single variable can take what? Similar type of value, different type of value, all types of value, unique plus duplicate. But that single variable is called what? Immutable. What is that variable type is? Wrong. What is that variable can be? Tuple. It can hold same similar type of value, different type of value, all types of value, unique and duplicate with what? Immutable. That is called a tuple. Mutable means what? List. Immutable means what? Tuple. Sir, want to show me, sir? Print of res, comma, type of res. It is holding all three variables can hold in this. Not only three, any number of values it can hold. What a beautiful subject. So go for this 3, 4. This is for first output. Second time you are calling or not? Say here 4 and 5. I got it. In what format? Couple. Beautiful. Sir, how do you print it? Function call with what line assignment? Single line assignment. Single line assignment. Do you know single line assignment and multi-line assignment? Yes. Here, RES is of type class. What is this now? Tuple. Now how do you print, student? Come on, print of. I'll print sum of. I'll say first value, second value is equal to dot format of what? RES indexing. RES 0 first value, RES 1 second value, RES 2 third value. So I'll write it RES of 0, comma, RES of 1 and RES of what? 2. 2. I wrote it. Try to run it. Try to run this now. Got it the value called 5, 6. Got the value 6 and 8. I got the result like this. Are you getting me? You can also print the same result with a negative index also. With a negative index also, you can print it. You can get it with a negative index also. So you are going to get with a negative index also. So there you are getting, come on, what is this now? Minus 3, minus 3. What is this now? Minus 2. Last part is what? Minus 1. Like this also you can print it. Say here 1.2, 3.4, 4.5, 6.7, got the result. Understood? So online students, is it clear? And return statement not only returning one thing, it can return more than one value also. So a function can be defined in how many ways, students? A function can be defined how many ways? 4 ways. So in our case here, in our case, if I take my approaches, If I take my approaches, these things I will carry, these things I will carry. Approach number 4, this is done. Taking input from where? Input taking in where, ma? Definition or not? In the definition I took it. Okay. In the inside the definition. Done in function definition only. And giving given to what? Function call. Am I giving result to function call or not? Either in the form of multi-line assignment or in the form of tuple format like this. This is called simplest explanation for what? Dealing with functions. One problem is given. How many ways are there? Can I give one small homework for you? Do it. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will calculate, which will calculate, which will calculate area and circumference of a circle. Area and circumference of a circle. Area and circumference of a circle by using functions. Actually, we did already. Actually, we did already. By using what you have to do? Functions. So what is the special advantage of functions? It will provide what? Code reusability. So I did my function concept here, Sambopi. In my other project, I need this code. What I will do? I don't write the same code again. I will just call my function in other part of the code. So is it easy or not? Already we done. Only you have to do with what? Functions. One more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will calculate, which will calculate simple interest, which will calculate simple interest and the total amount to pay, and the total amount to pay, and the total amount to pay, total amount to pay by using, by using functions, by using functions. How many approaches you can do this? 4. And if you are too much want to become too much intelligent, I will do sit on my system. I'll do first approach, second approach, third approach for first question. First, second, third, fourth for what? Second. After doing the 2 example with 4 approaches, you see how big, how good you will become. Yourself will get a confident enough that you will do everything. Right? One more you do it. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will calculate, which will calculate area and circumference of rectangle, area and circumference of rectangle, area and circumference of rectangle, area and circumference of rectangle. Enough. You do that 4 approaches. If you do, you will become perfect at this stage. This is a skeleton level example size set for making you to understand here number of approaches for development of what? Functions. So next class, see students, Institute announced a holiday tomorrow on occasion of what? Right, Ganesh Chaturthi. Tomorrow is a holiday, Saturday. So Saturday, it's a holiday. So, you know, Ganesh festival where everybody can understand. So this is a holiday, Saturday. Anyhow, Sunday, you are under underground only. So that you prepare well. Next class is on Monday. Next class is on Monday. Next class is on Monday. Okay now? So this is the thing. You practice that entire thing. Practicing one model and not practicing another model, that is called lazy. Who is the enemy for you? Your laziness. Your laziness is your enemy. Right? If you practice more and more, you'll get more perfect. Why you are sitting like that? Spits. No. Sit. No, you are good. You are adjacent student. Sit properly like me. Like how girls are sitting, how others are sitting. You're sitting like a something different. Like a duck, you are sitting like this. It's not correct. You have to sit always 90 degrees, you have to learn. Like that. Mm, to see me. Uh, so you have to sit always 90 degrees. If you sit in different models, this is called, actually, in my PhD, there is one research method. How students should sit in the class, what teacher has to ensure. This is a student position. Teacher has to verify first of all. And these days, everybody is teaching the classes. That is the main problem, which I'm becoming emotional. It is a problem. Everybody is teaching. What they teach, I don't know. So they are sitting like that. They are sitting like this also. They are sitting like this also. These are all called garbage collection code only. So you have to sit like that. So for everything, there is some model is there. So to sit. Hmm? So Shravan Kumar, in college days, only first model used to explain, sir, but now understand different approaches. Okay, my dear student, thank you for your appreciation. So, okay, ma. Uh, Naga, Sai, Durga. Okay, happy Vinayak Chavati, sir. Okay, thank you, ma. Advanced happy Vinayak Chavati. And Kiran is asking, today is a workshop class, sir. When I said, Kiran is very much excited to listen the classes. Monday, I said, Monday. Today, na? Today is what? So I said Monday. Okay, Kiran? Fine. So Sunday is asking how to calculate simple interest, sir. Did not explain, huh? Did not explain? Okay. Suppose I did not explain. No problem, na? SI is equal to what? PTR by what? 100. PTR by 100. What is your input? PTR input divided by. Explained or not? What is the total amount? TOT amount is equal to principal amount plus what? SI. When you take an interest from the bank, they will take what? Principal amount plus interest also will take or not? Hmm? So this also see, ma. Right. Ramakrishna, that is what tomorrow Monday class also I can go for it. I will pass list, tuple, dictionary, so many things I will explain. So many things I will explain in the Monday class. Still it is so many. See my index itself, you see. My index is so marvelous. You see in any internet, any prestigious functions you see, you won't find this. It's an ultimate. So Monday also I will go forward. That concept only I will explain with different examples. I will go for it. Okay, now in LKG, alphabets. In LKG itself, I will explain science, social studies, and all JE mains problems. If I explain, you will not afford it. You cannot understand also. Okay, now Ramakrishna, done. So Monday class, I'll go for the same thing with a different examples. I'll go for it. So yes, ma. Say Ahmad, I will post it. I will post it. Today evening, I will post it. Compulsory, I will post it now. We'll do that. Krishna, Krishna Reddy. Sir, by using your experience, would you explain the best case scenarios of four approaches in different problems? See, any one of the approach you can take it, I said, right? Any one you can take it, no problem. So Usha is saying something here. Usha is saying some problem. She is keeping some problem. What is that problem? I just want to see that. So she is having some problem there. What is that problem? I will take up here itself. So here I posted. So reverse of a string, reverse of a string. What is this is written? Reverse of a string. S is equal to what she is taking, ma? Enter a value. S is equal to CH is equal to less than of like this. She said CH LEN of value. What is missing? Something is also missing. So value I will take it. Just correct it. You also try to see. So here I'm going to take up. Already it is available. It is put it under the comment. Okay. So now coming to the point back. Here I'm going to say value. LN of value minus 1. This is the first mistake she is doing. Enter the value. So that value which she is taking. CH, this is the first mistake she is doing. And she is doing everything wrong only. That's why answer is not coming. CH is equal to what? CH plus 1. Seema, you are writing what now? You print what you know? Yes, you print it. Reversed string is equal to what? Reversed is equal to what I am writing? Yes, I will write it. S is equal to value of CH. That's all. Try to run it. Usha. I will say USHA, Usha. So getting what is happening? String index out of range. What is happening here? LN of this value you remove it. LN of if you write it minus 1 you need to write it. Minus 1 you need to write it. And bracket problem also you need to take. So see students, now you will get it. So see that USHA. So you are getting Ucha. Ucha is printing only. What I need to do? S is equal to S plus this value. Actually, she is doing completely wrong. Reverse means what? I need to take last letter onwards or not? How do you take it last letter onwards? LN of, first of all, I need to take. She is doing completely wrong. LN of what? Value. Value minus 1 she need to write. LN of minus value I need to write. CH. CH. What is that? Greater than or equal to what? 0. Greater than or equal to 0. Now I will do what? Minus 1. Now this is an answer. And a colon I will write it. Usha, you have done completely wrong, ma. So now you go for it. Usha. So see that. Are you getting or not? Like this. So say take like that. HYDE or ABAD. So it is going to be getting like this. Okay now. So Usha, I'm sending you this logic for you. So try to say here. I think you can take a pic of this. You can take a pic of it and you can start taking this one. Okay, ma'am? Right. So please read the notes and think about it. So you try with this only, understand the logic. Okay, now? Shall stop the class. Thank you. We'll meet on Monday. Don't miss it. Advanced happy Vinayak Chauthi for everybody. Right. Start out. Uh, 10 days start out. 10 days but 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. చెప్తాను దగ్గరికి చెప్తా సరేనా ఫాంట్ నేమ్ గుర్తులేదు online students. So I think so doubts may not be there. I think so. Yeah. So even time is also up. Any doubts, my dear students? Having any doubts here? Any doubts here you having? So practice these programs, my dear students. All of you practice well. And Monday we'll go for further. Some more examples we'll start with. Thank you, students. All the best.